Here we are at Eurovision You Decide Meet the Artists, and we are finally with Liam Tamne. So, welcome.
Thank you for having me here and speaking to me.
So, for our viewers at home, can you tell us a little bit about how you got into music as your profession?
Yeah, so I started out, funny enough, I actually started out when I was 14 in the music industry. I mean, obviously I did various things. I did various stuff like dancing around as Jerry Halliwell, funny enough, as the Spice Girls growing up. As Michael Jackson, I was a huge Whitney Houston fan, so I knew word for word The Bodyguard. Massive fan. So that's how I sort of got involved. But then professionally, I had like record deals that didn't really fruition, didn't go anywhere. I then went to theatre college, Lane Theatre Arts, and I left and went into shows like Wicked, Hairspray, not about near your hometown, should we say, Les Mis, Hair, Phantom of the Opera, The Rocky Horror Show, and some more other ones as well. So yeah, so that's sort of where it's been, but I was on the Voice series too as well, so that's sort of music industry related as well, yeah.
Lovely. So obviously The Voice is probably one of the biggest audience pullers that you've been involved in. This is times 100.
Yes, definitely.
So what would it feel, and is it more daunting for you to be to a wider audience?
No, I don't think it is daunting. Like, without sounding arrogant, I actually thrive on pressure. I really enjoy pressure. I love a challenge, and it's something where, like, this is why I continue to do what I do, and I'm successful in my field of work, because I like that challenge. I would never have thought that I would ever have played Frankenfurter, because I'd normally played like the the romantic leads of shows and stuff. And then when they came and said, "Would you do this?" I was like, "Oh, I actually don't know," and I was really nervous. And I was like, "Is this right? Am I able and capable of doing this?" And I did it, and it's probably been the best thing I've ever done in my life, apart from marrying my husband. But it's been the most amazing thing. Like, it was so challenging, but so beautiful to be a part of something. I don't know if you've seen Rocky Horror Show, but the famous line, "Don't dream it, be it." And that's exactly why I'm doing Eurovision. Like, I like to do things. I don't want to be limited to one thing.
Good. Okay, so the song Astronaut, how did it come about? Did you choose it? Did you?
It chose me.
Oh, very interesting.
Yeah, very interesting. No, funny enough, I actually was doing a panto at the time, and I got a call from my agent and said, "Look, we've had the BBC contact us and seen if you're interested in doing Eurovision." And I was like, "Eurovision? As in Eurovision? And they're like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Sold." And I was like, I hadn't even heard the song. And I was like, "Actually, no, I need to hear the song." And heard the song, and I was like, "This is good. This is interesting. It's so British singer-songwriter, and it has like that." This is before we've added in this sort of Euro beat to it, and then it's also really relatable. It's timeless. It's ageless. And I think the thing is as well, like, as much as I really would love to be an astronaut, let's not take it so literally. Let's think about some of the greatest songs that have ever won Eurovision, like Waterloo. Do you know what I mean? If you took that literally, really, you wouldn't be enjoying it as much. And so that's the thing. And so when I heard this song, I was like, it's really relatable to me. I instantly went back to a memory of quite a challenging time for me and my husband, where it was 7 weeks before our wedding and his dad sadly passed away. And so I had to be that person. So it's more of being like, I can be your rock, I can be your shoulder to cry on, I can be that safety net, I can be that person that can take you away, support you, pick you up when you're down. And actually, do you know what I mean? Like, be that person that everyone needs. And that's why it's so relatable to everyone. It could be from a mother to a child, a father to a child, siblings, best friends, anyone. And that's what's so beautiful about it.
So it sounds like you've had a personal connection with the song.
Yeah, I wouldn't have got involved if I didn't, and that's the God's honest truth, because there's no point. I always want to do something knowing that this is what I want to do, and if you really relate to something, then it's sensible for you to do it. And I also am a massive believer in going out there and representing what I believe in equality and, do you know what I mean, diversity, and that's one of the reasons as well. I feel like Eurovision is a great platform for that.
Very good. So how do you feel that the song and its message will relate to the rest of Europe and the world?
I think that's the thing, like I was saying, like, so many people go through hardships, hard times, and the thing is, it's good if you have an uplifting song, and it's great up-tempo and everything, but let's look back to previous winners. Conchita, Rise Like a Phoenix. It didn't just win because of the fact that it was a beautiful song, it was her delivery. Do you know what I mean? That's the thing, and when you look at people like that and the performance, that's the thing, when it's so relatable, and people can envision themselves or going through a hardship. That's what's so beautiful about music, is the fact that it's so thought-provoking. It takes you back to something, or it makes you remember something, or brings you up to date with something. And that's the message that she had, is what I know that I can deliver, in the sense of being there. Because there are people who lose someone daily, and people go through heartache every day. And I want to be that person that really represents the United Kingdom for all its great things, diversity, equality. Do you know what I mean? And I feel like I'm a good person for that.
Very good. So last question for you. What about your performance? How do you think that's going to come across? Are you going to have a big stage production, or is it going to be quite simple?
This is the thing. I don't want to give too much away, but one thing I will say is there is no astronaut. Okay? So, I mean, I've given you probably the most it's going to get on my top. No, it's very classy, it's very sophisticated, and it's going to be really surprising. I think people are going to actually be quite blown away and mesmerised with the performance. So I'm looking forward to seeing everyone. And we've taken on board like certain things, and we've adapted certain things and tweaked certain things. So I think people will be very pleasantly surprised.
Okay. Well, best of luck.
Thank you.
We'll be there on Wednesday rooting you on.
Thank you so much. Thank you.